Can you see us?
Yeah.
All righty.
Matters,
Are we
Annie.
live yet? Because it is live time.
I'm live on Instagram. I'm live on Facebook. Good morning, everybody. It's me, San Martin, and the team, Annie and Eric. And you know what? You guys are so amazing. I mean, like Annie, she's over here trying to perfect the whole like look and the image, and I really like that. Really awesome. And Eric, man, how you doing, my friend?
I'm good. I'm ready to talk about what day it is.
Let's roll with it.
All right. So it is National Photography Day, and we get a lot of it, being posted. And Prescott's got some amazing stuff. And Annie's over here screaming because she's so excited. So let's hear it, Annie. Why does this excite you?
I love photography. It's always been a hobby of mine. And I know some amazing photographers in our area, and I've been able to work with a few of them. Fun fact, I used to officiate weddings. And so now photography is just an amazing hobby that I have. And I love it. I love it. I shoot friends and family for free. I haven't promoted myself as a professional photography, but when my phone broke, I lost 10,000 pictures. And because I switched from Samsung to iPhone. And I love it. I absolutely love it. So I'm excited. So for all my professional photographers out there, happy Photographer Day.
Right on. I got to see some of these pictures if you ever get them back. I mean, somebody has to have one at least that they copied and pasted somewhere.
I have some.
Good morning, cousin Rosie. How are you doing? So guys, today is a very original day because we woke up with thunder and lightning. Eric was like, "Oh my gosh, you see all this lightning?" He sent me a picture, and it was just completely like this. Wow, like I'm like, what in the heck's going on? So I'm pretty sure the firefighters are right now just like scouring the neighborhood and scouring the area to see if there's any fires going on right now. So that's kind of huge. And which the reason why that's kind of huge is because we don't need no fires. So that fire actually.
I've never seen so many strikes like that up in the mountains over here. I mean, it was like that picture, that screenshot I sent you was a 5 or 10 minute average, and it was just everywhere up in the mountains here. So up by Groom Creek and up by Crown King and that whole area up in there was just covered with lightning strikes.
Man, and this happens all over the world. I don't know if you guys ever had an opportunity to kind of see the like the actual strikes that are happening in the world, but oh my gosh, it's actually insane how many times things are going. So I was actually trying to get to the page itself.
I'm going to share it out right now.
Okay, yeah, you share it because I just found it right now. So guys, this is insane. These are what was the reds are strikes, right?
They're all strikes. So the red ones are 5 minutes old, and the yellow ones are 10 minutes old.
Okay, wow, that's insane.
Yeah.
So having all of that, and then
yeah.
was the rain. So Groom Creek area was the hardest hit, and I don't know where it's at now, Eric. I just kind of been doing my morning dew, and man, that's insane. That's pretty insane.
It's kind of been sitting out there. Here's the radar of the storm as it was coming in. It was coming in a little closer, and I think it's still just kind of setting out there.
Wow. We need the rain, but that much lightning is a recipe for a little bit of a disaster. So let's monitor that and see what happens for today. I mean, it's nice to have a little cover in the mornings because it's nice and like cool and relaxed, Prescott vibes. So that's kind of cool. But
yeah, I just got an alert saying that we're going to get rain at 9:00, but I never believe those alerts.
I don't believe that stuff. I have no reason to believe all that stuff.
I get all excited and then go outside and realize it's sunny.
One cool thing that's happening, Eric, over the time is that there's a lot of events happening. And when the events are coming up right now, there's so many of them. And I'm so happy to see this stuff. The bars are opening up. The restaurants are opening up with the outside seating. It's creating all these new vibes around the area. Los Pinos is doing the weekend concert series, and then now Prescott Valley is doing a weekend concert series, and now there's oh my gosh, I think I lost train of thought. of who else is doing.
It's okay in your group. You know, there's a protest this weekend downtown. They're
Oh,
protesting that they let the state open up, but I don't know anything that's not open right now. Do you? What's not open right now?
what's not open is the full capacity.
Yeah,
Just to put something out there, it's not full capacity,
I
and
don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. So,
yeah,
is
I
what it is.
you have like an idea of what possibly is good, and then you have an idea of what's possibly safe. So I mean, it's really hard to say. Money's good,
Mm.
safety's. How do we go ahead and make it work?
You know, and Annie, I know you just joined us this week. You know, I know you watch every show, but it's the idea is this is not going to go away, and let's modify our behavior a little bit and go back to our normal stuff, right? You know, instead of shutting everything down or pretending like everything's going to go back to normal. At least that's my stance. Let's make some changes and go back to everything we used to do.
Yeah, being sub. I think Annie would probably have to be like, she's like sitting there. She's like, I have so much to
Hear it.
say.
Let's hear it, Annie. Let's hear it.
I
Annie,
do. I say,
you joined as a person and not as an entity. So
right.
your views do matter, and you know what? That's the whole point of this morning show is that we actually like to bring some real stuff. I mean, we like to talk about it. Not saying that we are going against any of our public seating people, town folks, but we also want to go ahead and advocate for the peace and love that we love dearly in our neighborhood. So Chino Valley is definitely not any too far away from us. And that I love that town because they want to keep it small and like let's keep it like calm. And I like that. I like the whole Farmville thing looking on, but at the same time, growth is going to happen. So I mean, you know what? We are in a different time of life right now, and I'm like, we every day is a different.
I'm waiting. I'm dying to hear what Annie's got to say. Let's hear it. She's
Okay,
been waiting this whole time to jump on the show. Let's do it. You're on, Annie. All right.
I got 10 drops of rain yesterday.
All right.
10. But it did rain down in Perkinsville and hailed actually. Chino Valley got a new business coming in that's going to provide up to 80 jobs. So that's amazing.
What is her name?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. That's okay. Yep. Understood. Good stuff.
Yesterday, it's amazing to have that many jobs come through here. Also, tonight in Chino Valley at Olson's Grain from 3 to 6 is the farmers market. There's all sorts of good stuff, But I wanted to highlight because a lot of people have asking where can they buy locally grown beef, and bhdranch.com provides grass-fed, different cuts of beef, Broken Horn D Ranch, and they will be at the farmers market, and it's great. It's great. So I am excited for Chino Valley happenings and tonight's karaoke night.
I'm going to share out their website real quick, Annie, just so everybody can see it. So BHD Ranch is Broken Horn D Ranch.
Correct. There you go.
Nice.
Looks cool. I love that picture.
I like that.
Grass fed, it's lean, it's lower calories, and according to their website, it can actually lower your cholesterol because it's not grain fed beef. And Kim is out there every time that I've been there, and you can buy cuts of meat and not just a half a cow or quarter or whatnot. So there you go. There's your locally grown beef and the farmers market tonight from 3 to 6 at Olson's Grain, Road 1 South, if you're not familiar with it in Chino.
Yeah, how about those farmers? The new farmers market, also another one is going to happen on Wednesday on the corner of Montezuma and Goodwin Street, right there where Tora Prescott is, right there on the corner, right next to the chamber, right downtown Prescott. So Wednesday nights, guys. So you guys come out and support those farmers. We need to do that. I feel like there's going to be a need for this stuff, and let's make it happen. So hopefully
the hours, because I think they're different hours than the market you've been putting on. I think they're a lot earlier.
10 a.m. to 6 p.m. I think is what I read this morning. I posted it on the Facebook page. Let me go back up and I will do that. Dude, there is so much stuff that was going on. Okay, so Pumpkin Fest and Corn Maze is coming up 2020. October 17th will be the first day. Saturday, October 17th, okay, at the Mortimer's Farm. You have to go check that out. That's for sure. The other thing is happening. Did you guys know there's a Holocaust survivor here in Prescott, and they're writing a book, and she is doing a fundraiser to finish this. I think it's a documentary. I'm going to try to get her on, and I would love for it to be talked about because I actually made a post this morning, and it was a little bit crazy, but at the same time, I felt like it needed to be posted because I feel like we're in a time of elections. I don't know if you guys didn't know this, but we are. And so I'm sitting here trying to figure out, what's right, what's wrong, what's up, what's down. And it's really hard to decipher in life right now. But anyways, let's go back to the weekly downtown market. Kickoff starts at 2:30 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. Right there on the corner of Goodwin and Montezuma. So I was definitely right. So go down there and check it out. It looks like it's getting, I think they're having, if I'm not mistaken, they have, um, I think 10 local farmers in Arizona area or the area itself that go down there and sell their goods. So go and enjoy that, man. That's going to be awesome.
So let's keep talking about events. You've got the markets are going to happen again on Monday, right?
Yes, the market is going to be happening on Monday, and a couple of things might be changing. Not be the market itself, but we started this without not wanting to make any money off of it, and we just wanted to help and give back. So we want to advocate for the farmers and the people that are DIY people that are actually doing things for their community, for themselves, and just for extra money. And so we just put it on just because we want to give back. And if we can help out 12, 13, 14 entrepreneurs get out there and start selling their thing, that's what we're going to do. And if we could go ahead and jump on and help out with the other local Prescott Farmers Market and the Prescott Valley Farmers Market, let's do that as well. We really want to go ahead and advocate for these people that are actually going to these events because those are the people that are really making America the way that it's supposed to be. And that's what it's all about. You have that opportunity to go out there and buy some meat that you know where it's getting grazed at, the food and the land that it's coming off, then, let's buy that meat. Same thing with the milk, and Annie coming to the page, she's like, this is what it's all about. And so the ranch, the ranchers, they all need us. And then if we could go ahead and support local, why not? We could definitely be self-sustained, right? We got some good land out there to farm. Eric, I guess you were gardening. How did that go? You're mute. You're mute. Yeah, Eric got muted.
Oh man, you got me. Okay. All right. Sorry. Yeah. So gardening's going well. We're actually pulling some stuff out. We've got corn growing. I mean, it's not like I'm not like going to be at the farmer's market or anything, but for the first year, I think we did okay. It's funny though. My kids come out and they're looking at like all the peas and all the things growing, and they're like, "Oh, how many meals is that going to last for?" And we're like, "That's going to last one person 1/18 of a meal." I don't think they realize how much food it really takes to feed a family.
Yeah, it's really honestly, it takes a lot, and we are actually under that. There's a family of three, but we're always working. We go early in the morning, 7:30. I'm out, and then all of a sudden, we get off at 7:30, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, and everybody knows don't eat before 8 o'clock. I mean, I know that. Don't do that. And the reason why I don't eat before 8 o'clock is because I'll wake up in the morning or in the middle of the night, and I'm like, ugh, stomach ache because my food didn't settle. So, anyways, that's
But
just my.
hey, we have more concerts still going on. I really hope they extend them because there's plenty of time left in the beautiful weather. But tomorrow night downtown, one of your favorite bands, the Cheek Tones.
Yeah, Cheek Tones, and then our special guest yesterday is going to be sitting in with them, Johan. So this is awesome. I love seeing this. I am waiting for a couple things this week to happen, Eric. One, I think Governor Ducey's coming back out to talk about some things. and then we are also waiting for Clear Creek or Cave Creek schools to kind of like report back what's happened in the first week of school, seeing if there's anybody going down. You know, it's one of the scary things right now. You enroll your child into school thinking that they're going to be going back to school here shortly, and then you know, advocating for we're advocating for this interaction with children, but there's a lot of rules and regulations that are coming with that advocate hanging out with your kids at the school. So one of them is the vaccine. You know, there's things that are being worked, and I just read something this morning from Yavapai County Health Department. That's the reason why we're talking about this, and I think I should just read it, just because it's just one of those things where you're just like, oh yeah, we were actually doing that before COVID. So let me go ahead and tell you this. So getting a flu vaccine this year is even more important and usual because of COVID-19 pandemic. According to wait, I'm not here to decipher any of this stuff, but wasn't the reason for a vaccine is so you could go ahead and be um, okay with any sickness that comes, and then you just take it once, or do you have to take it every day? Well, let me just keep on going. According to the public health officials, which health officials are we going to go be guided by? That's my other question. Okay, I'm just going to read it. I'm sorry. Under normal conditions, the flu is a life-threatening respiratory illness that crowds emergency rooms and intensive care units. COVID. The flu shares symptoms with COVID-19, fever, headache, cough, sore throat, muscle aches, and fatigue. The concern is the flu can leave patients vulnerable to a harsher attack of COVID-19. Doctors believe that that the coming down with both viruses at once could be disastrous. I'm going to agree. 2019-20 flu season in the United States was mild, according to the CDC, but a mild flu season still takes a toll. In preliminary estimates, the CDC says that the cases range from 39 million to 56 million, resulting in up to 740,000 hospitalizations and from 24 to 62,000 flu-related deaths. The U.S. Center of Disease Control and Prevention recommends that everyone 6 months and older, or 6 months and older, get flu vaccines every year, and for the people to get the flu vaccine by the end of October, because it takes a few weeks for the vaccine to become fully protective. So guess what, guys? Flu season is coming. And they say like this: flu shots will be in stock at doctors' offices, pharmacies, and supermarkets by early September. And though what's normally thought of as flu season in North America doesn't really begin until October and peaks between December and February because of changes brought by COVID-19, now is the time to start thinking about when, how, and where you will get immunized against the flu this year. I don't know, guys. I'm this flu. This flu. She's looking at me. She's like, I can't talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. I mean, it just came into the news thing. I mean, we obviously have the numbers that are coming in, but the best part about it is that it's the new COVID-19 cases since yesterday has dropped significantly, like tons of percent, and it's only 8 plus this past. I don't know if it's daily or since yesterday it's 8 plus in a day. So I don't know. Who knows?
Do you know what our not number is, San Martin?
Say what?
Do you know what our R not number is? It's part of our benchmarks as far as opening up. It was Governor Ducey was pushing for under 1, and last I looked, we were around like 8.5. I think maybe.
Yeah, remember that special graph they sent out that showed where we were?
Yeah, I don't know where that graph is. We'll probably look it up tomorrow. We'll actually go out and we'll start discussing it because that's a big topic. Everybody's really wanted to know about the kids. I guess they had a meeting with the schools officials, and they said that everybody was really like wanting to get back into the school system and teaching their kids. There was a good amount of people that didn't want to, but they had their reasoning. So I'm just monitoring stuff from afar. I have to make my own personal decisions, my friends, and I'm not trying to impress nobody with any of my decisions because we know how opinions really do matter on Facebook. because
And I think that R value had to drop to open the bars, and they obviously opened the bars. So Annie, I think we're pretty low because it had to drop by half to open those bars, and they did that this week. So I think that's where it's at.
yeah,
Good deal. Good. I think it's kind of like cookie dough. They say not to eat raw cookie dough
Oh, but I love
because
cookies.
raw eggs in it, but we all know the risks, so we eat the cookie dough anyways. So that's kind of my stance on it.
well, there's a lot of things that is risky, and one of them is walking. I'm not lying. You could go ahead and trip over a pebble. I ain't lying. You can. I've I've seen it done before. The floor will be off the ground this much, this much, guys, this much. You will fall down and hurt yourself. I swear, I've seen it many times before. There's the roads and or the sidewalks in Prescott Valley, Chino. I don't care where you're walking. The that's all it takes, guys.
All right, San Martin, they got nothing on New Orleans. I mean, I'll tell you, they've got bolts sticking out of the ground that you trip over, and they're like, "Oh well, so what? You can't sue us because we don't have any money." So I think we're much better off in Prescott than some other places in the world. So I will take our mismatched sidewalks a little bit.
Yeah. Well, the biggest reason why I said that is because you just got to watch what you're doing no matter what it is. I mean, so I don't know. Is there anything fun happening that you guys are doing specifically? What is your weekend plans, Annie?
My husband's oldest brother lives in and works in Dubai. He's in town, so that's exciting. We have family gatherings the next 3 days and a branding on Friday morning. So that basically that's our weekend plans. It's always a great time when he visits, so I'm looking forward to it.
Branding? Can we get this on video? I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not that like morbid. I just think it's pretty awesome on how you actually, keep track of your cattle. I mean, it's kind of weird.
Well, let's hope we're talking about cattle.
Yes.
But well, back in high school, man, I remember my jock friends. They be the Four Horsemen. I don't know if you guys ever actually come out here and watch this stuff, but Four Horsemen comes out, and they all got the four in the horseshoe, you know. So I don't know. I've seen it before. Four Horsemen. They're the jocks. They're the football jocks. I think I actually still remember their names.
Well, Eric, what are you doing this weekend?
So I'm pretty sure I'm going to do that concert tomorrow night. And so obviously we're still going to have a show. So we're like leading into the weekend. But if it's raining, I'm going to enjoy it. I'm going to be porch sitting.
There we go.
Yeah. I mean, it looks like San Martin's forecast from Monday had me all depressed. A couple days of rain and then back to sunny. But I looked this morning and it looks like it's all changed.
Nice. Yeah, there's some crazy weather going on in the nation right now. That's for sure. There's no doubt about it. There's like just things that are happening all over, and I'm just watching it by far. I think there was an earthquake too in California.
Okay, so Christy here is telling us that Mortimer's Farm in Dewey is having their corn harvest celebration. So what do you do at a corn harvest celebration? What is that?
You do the corn maze, man.
Are they doing no? I think they have to cut it out, harvest a little bit. It sure sounds like it. They want it to be a fun activity, but they're literally looking for volunteers to come pull out the corn.
Hey, no better way to do it than that way. That sounds like a perfect way of making it happen.
Have either of you ever run through a cornfield before?
Oh yes.
It's like razor blades.
Yes. And in the summer, it's like an air-conditioned razor blades. There's nothing like it running near or through a cornfield, and you get that cold. And it's like, how the heck did that even happen?
Right,
Yep.
right.
I watched a movie called Children of the Corn, and I heard.
I hope that's not the same thing.
And then I also see all those other things that are happening with when they think that the aliens come out and it's freaking, they're just stomping on the making patterns. Now that's scary. Weird stuff happens out there, guys. There's no doubt about it.
Yep. And so a couple other things. I'm going through the local pages and stuff like that. Obviously, there's the Cottonwood thing that everybody's commenting on. If you want to talk about that, but it seems like everybody's just fascinated with the back to school stuff and the weather right now.
Yeah, well, that's the biggest freaking thing going on right now. Besides the election and COVID. I don't know if you want to choose one or the other. We're advocating for the nature.
Well, and Christy's also telling us that the Prescott Valley Civic Center has bands slated for the green in the evening on Saturday. So do Prescott on Friday night and go outside and do the Prescott Valley thing on Saturday. And I know picture shows open. I don't know what their policies are. I saw your post about that. So movies are coming back, but I don't think there's any big movies in, right? And then they're going to start doing concerts, like rebroadcast in your car concerts again in Prescott Valley. Do you know when that's all happening?
No, I sure don't. They're
Okay.
they're they're gearing up for some end of summer stuff, man. So hopefully they could get a last little boost of some fun. But once again, there's so many things that are happening, and we are like,
Well, do you know what I missed this year was the at the picture show they do like a pass for this all the summer, and they have a movie every week, and either you pay $1 or you buy the pass, and you get to go see like in the middle of the day they have kids movies. They're not brand new movies, but every week they have a movie, and those theaters are always full, and the kids do love it, and it's something to do when it's warm out in the hottest part of the day. Missed that this year. Didn't do it a whole lot last year because I'm like, we'll just do it next year. Boy, was I wrong.
well, I need to let you guys know over here at the Desert Rose, we're going to be doing something for the customers and people in the neighborhood. If they want to come out, we actually got a projector, and we're setting up the whole backyard and back, well, back driveway. And in the back, they're also going to be doing some yoga morning in the yoga in the afternoon, and doing paint nights and stuff like that. We're going to be teaming up with some of the art stores here in Prescott. Arts, was it Art Night or the art store. There we go, the art store. And so some cool things happening, man. And it just I feel like creating. It was kind of like the ideology of what the mayor of Prescott Valley came to, and it was like get to know your neighbors. And so thinking about doing a lot of neighborhood events where we just come in and pop up, and I think I said it back in when we first started the farmers market, we're doing a thing called a traveling circus, and it was just start bringing a bunch of vendors, and we'll just start plopping off in local. What would you say, the clubhouses, and just be in their parking lot and just bring some fun to the neighborhood. Let everybody come out and have some fun. Get a little farm going on, a farm market tour.
You guys remember I grew up when we had block I lived in Ohio till I was 15. And we had block parties all the time in the summer. And they would actually barricade off the street and everybody would gather, bring a side dish, et cetera, know your and it was awesome, especially as a kid running around with all the other kids. I don't live in a neighborhood, but I think it would be a great idea if people wanted to get out and interact. I think people get a lot of joy and they get their cup refilled when they interact with other humans outside their house. So unless they don't like their neighbors, and then it's
We used to
that's
do
a
that
different
too.
story.
Yeah,
But
we used to do that too. That's actually a cool idea.
You
I,
will
I,
you'll definitely know why your neighbor's not liked or nobody likes your neighbor. There's always a reason. I mean, sometimes people are just not the extroverts that you want them to be. And I get to attest, you guys might not think this, but I actually am an introvert and a retrovert. I literally, I go out there, I could be out there in the scene, but then I will have to retreat because I just need it. I feel like I'm drained. And it's because I have so much energy and I think that I give it away. I'm just like, okay, gotta go bye-bye. I gotta go back and what do you call rejuvenate, power back up,
Yep.
recharge your batteries.
recharging my batteries. Here, I'll actually show you guys just a little bit of a video for this Mortimer. 1 second, and let me do this for you guys. Mortimer's Farmers Market.
Is that for the corn festival, or is that just the general farmers market?
That's the corn festival. That's the
Okay,
Mortimer.
cool.
So
No, it looks like well, we used to do events out there all the time, right? When Mortimer's took over the farm, we would spend weekends out there with booths up, where the kids would ride all the rides and do all the stuff, and so it's definitely a lot of fun out there. So, but guys, it's that time.
yes, it is. And I tell you what, it's been a great time this morning. It looked like we almost had our stuff together today, guys. Did you notice how the thing just turned on perfectly? Ann's picture is perfect. Eric just joined at the right time, and everybody was like perfectly done. Like, I mean, I felt good. It felt good. The only person that's not doing their thing is Kiki.
Get to reading, Kiki.
Yep.
Just kidding, everybody. Anyways, we are out of here. Thank you for coming up to the Prescott Times and showing all the love and support. Thank you for actually commenting and being a part of our morning show. If you want to hear more, want to see more, just go ahead and message us and talk to us about what you want to be seeing around here. If you want to know more about what we're talking about, make sure you see the pages. Come here, check it out. And as I said, to the top fans, if you're still watching and you do watch this video, we need you to keep on liking, sharing, commenting. And this week we will have the actual Kiki has something. Kiki, what do you need to say? Nothing. Jeez. Okay. And I'll see you guys later.
No. Top fan. What are the prizes? You said they're actual top fan thing. You got to say it.
Okay, so we are teaming up with Joe's Barbershop in Prescott, Arizona. You will be getting a discounted price off of your haircuts. We are teaming up with the local. You will be getting a discount off of your meal at the local. We are teaming up with Bliss Nail Spa. So all you ladies out there that want to go ahead and get your nails did and your toes done, we are teaming up with them, and they're going to be giving discounts. And it's just going to keep on going down. Desert Rose is going to step up. We have products from R&Co. I don't know if you guys know who R&Co is. It's a vegan company, so it's actually really honestly good for your bodies and stuff. So we're going to be giving away a lot of things, and that's the part of being a top fan. So the way that you become a top fan is you keep on watching, you keep on liking, and you keep on making honorable mentions and commenting on our pages. That's how you become that top fan. And then I already have a list. So all you guys that are on the list, thank you. I really appreciate you. Keep on being awesome. So with that being said, I'm out of here. Peace, love, and happiness.
And love always wins.
There you go.